right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're on a 3-game win streak, boys. I know it was the Washington Wizards, and I know one of the wins was the Detroit Pistons, but nonetheless, these are NBA teams. They've got NBA stars. Russell Westbrook, it's just great beating Russell Westbrook. I feel like all of you guys can agree. It is so much better having John Wall on this roster. I can't even emphasize it enough. Russell Westbrook, what's he shooting? 37% from the field, 163 points on 163 shots. The Houston Rockets right now are rolling. I know we played the Pistons. I know the wins aren't against the Lakers or against the Nets, but like I said, these are NBA teams. It's still a win is a win, and a 3-game win streak is still a 3-game win streak. So before I get into today's video, if you guys enjoy it, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps me out. A lot of people didn't like yesterday's video. I knew it going into it. I still think it's kind of goofy. People don't want Lonzo Ball just because he's on an expiring contract or they think he sucks. It's kind of funny to me, but Lonzo Ball, I hope the Warriors don't do a Oubre for ball swap because that's highway robbery. But that's, the Lonzo talks for a different day. We're on a 3-game win streak. Last night, John Wall was on a minutes restriction. I absolutely loved his intensity. You knew he wasn't going to lose that game, especially playing Washington. I mean, oh man, what did he play, 23, 24 minutes? Wow, he had an incredible game. Victor Oladipo was really struggling with his shot, especially from deep. However, we had Demarcus Cousins, who, might I say, before Christian Wood got hurt, Demarcus Cousins was on a little bit of a cold streak, just kind of everywhere on the field or on the court. He's just kind of like with offense and defensive liability at certain moments, but now he's looking good. What do you have, 5 steals last night? I absolutely love it. I love Boogie, man. So I wish he wasn't on an expiring contract. I don't really know what the deal is going to be with Boogie moving forward, but I absolutely am loving what I've seen from Demarcus Cousins in the last 3 games or so. I love it. Off the bench, Eric Gordon, you guys know I give Eric Gordon a ton of shit. I gave Eric Gordon a ton of shit when we had James Harden on our team, and I thought we were going to win the NBA Finals, and I didn't see it happening with Eric Gordon. But now that James Harden's off the court, I'm not a fan of Eric Gordon's contract one bit, but obviously I'm not the Rockets GM. I'm not their management. I can't dish out Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon is balling out right now. He's absolutely balling out. Without Eric Gordon, especially off the bench, I mean, we'd have some issues. So I've mentioned this in my last videos for the last 2 weeks. Eric Gordon, I'm sorry. I wanted Buddy Hield. I'm sorry I wanted Oladipo and Miles Turner. I just, you were our best trade piece when we were trying to get help for Harden. So publicly, I'm sorry, Eric Gordon. I keep saying it. I keep saying it in the streams as well because everyone loves to remind me. But long term, I still don't want Eric Gordon on this team. But right now, he's doing great. Off the bench as well. Ever since David Nwaba came off the bench, he's been going off. This dude, first off, defensively is great. He is great defensively. What do you have, an almost double-double last night? Off the bench, David Nwaba is he's becoming that bench X factor. He's like that glue. I am absolutely loving it. Last night as well, I do want to make a comment on, I'm not even going to talk about PJ Tucker. You guys know my opinion on PJ Tucker being on this team right now. Jayshawn Tate, although, what did he shoot, 1 of 7? Wasn't great night shooting. I'm sure a lot of you guys watched that game last night. If you didn't watch the game last night, dude, Jayshawn, I understand that him and Draymond, I understand that their games are different. I understand that, but I still refuse to not believe that. I swear these guys can be the same player. Draymond Green, 2nd-round pick. Nobody, not a single soul except Draymond Green thought that he was going to be not only an all-star, but an NBA champion, all-defense. He has had an incredible career just from hard work and perseverance. Last night when I was watching Jayshawn Tate and looking at the box score, because if you look at the box score, it's not like he had a great game. In fact, he'd probably, if you're just looking at box score, Jayshawn Tate had a bad night last night. But the stats that don't appear, oh my God. Him and Draymond, the way I see it is I think Jay Sean can mold into that Draymond Green. Obviously, they don't have the same personalities. But this is Jay Sean Tate's first year in the NBA. We got to remember that. So, to be honest, Jay Sean Tate, I could easily see him becoming that X factor, game-changing momentum shifter that Draymond Green is. And you guys know I've been high on Jay Sean Tate ever since we signed him a couple months ago. And everyone was like, who's this guy? He's got, damn, he looks pretty good. He dropped, 25 points on the Sydney Kings, won MVP. Like, this dude can hoop. Didn't get a shot in the NBA. And now you're seeing it. It's great. And we have him locked up. It is great. Everything in Houston right now, this 3-game win streak, the vibes are just, it's great. Happy vibes, good vibes. That's all we want here in Houston. I'm absolutely loving it. I saw a video, I don't even want to say a report. I saw Swaggy's video today saying the Rockets are interested in re-signing Oladipo. I haven't had a chance to fact-check that. Last time I checked, Swaggy was in my video yesterday saying why on earth would we re-sign Oladipo, but I don't know if that's legitimate. He also made a video saying Andre Drummond's joining the Nets. Last I checked, that hasn't happened, so I'll get an updated video probably tomorrow for you guys on this Victor Oladipo situation, if there is a situation going. Probably by the time you guys watch this video, you'll also have some news, or, you'll be able to say, like, yeah, that was cap, that wasn't cap. We actually want to re-sign him. So if you guys want to let me know, appreciate it. But also, Discord's in the bio. We've got 50-something people. It's absolutely beautiful. Love you guys so much. So I will see you guys later.